There we go. A best of 5 between two little dragon boys, two little phoenix peasants, two glorious gamers of the professional kind. In the top right side, there's a blue Protoss, Zest. Bottom left side, the red Zerg, Rogue. Look, if I were to be a phoenix, but I would have to be a peasant phoenix, I would probably still go for it. Right? Well, would I go for it? I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it would be nice to be a phoenix. I guess you don't... Well, you do die still. This is not really the... Like, the part of death isn't the part after the dying part that I'm too worried about, you know? Just feels like you're gonna have to experience... Well, who knows? Who knows? I'll let the internet decide that one someday. Would you be a phoenix? I don't know if I would want to be a phoenix. Imagine having to be a child again. Ugh. Whew. Jeez. Zest versus Rogue are 39-30 in overall series. 124 to 117 in maps. So that is Zest with a advantage. Cynical Death, am I reading that correctly? So when is Zest going to the military? You know what, at this point, I feel like they forgot about him. I feel like they just forgot. And now they're embarrassed to say they forgot, so they're like, well, just pretend like he already went, alright? Let's just... Feel like that's the case right now. Stargate from our boy Zest. Good to have him around. Good thing he already did that military service, of course. We're just gonna keep that going. Hopefully they will forget him. Actually, if we all say he already did them, would the Korean government believe us? I don't know. If the whole StarCraft community is up in arms. They're all like, no, we already... No. Okay, we'll just... if we all commit mass fraud... Oh, I'm sorry. I made myself laugh too much. Whew. Bit too much. An oracle a day does keep a lot of the drones in the ground. Pick her up. There we are. Just one queen now. What you gonna do? Those drones are in trouble, aren't they? Doesn't want to commit too much. Gets 4 of them. Spore Crawler was about to finish up as well, of course, so hard to really argue the amount he got there. This is a fair couple amount of lings. We have got 4 adepts here. The adepts are being lured away, though. Oh, and he puts it down. Oh, boy. Oracle is there. Does he get this? Yeah. I mean, it's pretty minimal. Sorry. Oh, it's a bad cough, man. Really. Okay. Yeah, it's a minimal delay, right? But, you know, I got scared a bit that those Zerglings might not be able to get anything done. So it's still something. Two Stargates, Twilight Council, and the Robo behind this as well. It's interesting to see how different of a match approach Zest is going to give here, as we just saw him go up against two. It does appear to be already a bit of a distinguishable difference here, at least for me, where instead of just rushing towards that tier 3 air army, he is kind of more so going for the Phoenix and then into a, okay, yeah, charge lot army. We've seen the Phoenix opening before, but then into the Tempest against Su, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think we've seen the Phoenix's charge lot opening at all, just quite yet. It's having some success overall right now, getting a decent amount of those drones. And getting those drones, in, well, my Zerg experience, just makes me want to make more drones. That is usually kind of the approach, right? If you're, it's what people always told me at least, if you're getting harassed by Phoenix, of course you want to try to stop that harassment, but you kind of just stop it by making just more drones. And, well, that's not what we have at all here. Rogue went for a lot of Zerglings and Banelings, and now he's going to try to just straight up kill his opponent. Zest, he was kind of prepping for that Zealot attack, like a massive Zealot attack. Didn't quite have his gateway production ready yet. But look at this, it's still a good amount of units that is very strong against Zerglings. Yeah, now it's gonna get Archons. Third base might still be in trouble. Get the War Prism to the Archons, please. Zest. 10 probes go down. The Archon Zealot army getting scouted is pretty big as well. So is the 10 probe kills. Definitely felt quite nice where those that work account before that happened for Zest, of course. He's gonna have to make do with this. 6 Zealots and 3 Archons. And who even would care about that, counting that amount of Phoenix? It's too many of them. Okay, it's 8 Phoenix. I did it. 8 Phoenix. There we go. Oh, warp in on the bottom side. Wasn't paying attention there for a moment. Archon on the top, actually getting surrounded there as the rest of the army. Ooh, those Banelings! Careful, Zealots. Alright, okay. Is this gonna work? Hydras and Queens not targeting the War Prism just quite yet. Yeah, this is... Huh. 8 workers. Zest is ahead again in the worker count. It's not too terrible, but at the same time, what is he left with here? He's got 4 Phoenix and Zealot Archon he can re-warp in at home. Ooh, quick warp in there. Nice. The speedy finger warp in. Trying to just scout out. Find out what he can. Sees another base being trying to get operated here by Zest. While the Phoenix just portray themselves as a threat. Well, I guess they are a threat, of course. It's quite difficult to actually do something with the amount of Spore Crawlers, Hydralisk and Queens that are marching about. But them just marching about in the Zerg base yeah, well, on his own side of the map is already quite an advantage here for Zest. Doesn't want those units anywhere near his own expansions. Oh. Oh, does he see? He doesn't know. What up? It's like, nope, nope, nope. Back up, boys, back up. He didn't see. Oh, that was funny. Alright. More Phoenix. It's a grizzled laugh right now. Trying to avoid coughing when I'm laughing. Oh. You just saw them all like turn around at the same time. Ah, still funny stuff. How many years have I been watching this game? I don't know. I don't know. It's still bloody hilarious. 7 lurkers. 7 deadly lurker men. It's what turned the game around for him in that series versus Cure. Are they gonna provide the same amount of deadliness in this matchup right here? They very well could. Zest not gonna stick around on the ground-based army though, it would appear. 3rd Stargate coming in, as well as that fleet beacon just finished up. It's gonna have to be the answer to those lurkers. ITaX only now gonna finish up, so to be fair, you can't really get aggressive with those lurkers until you have those upgrades, right? So Zest, he's got himself a little bit of time. We'll be able to probably build 6 carriers here in total before I imagine those units coming across the map. Nidusworm might speed that process up though a little bit. Didn't take his own Nidusworms very seriously in the previous series, but maybe this time. Maybe this time. More and more lurkers enter the field. How many are we on right now? 12. Okay, overlords around the base getting cleaned up. Those 3 Phoenix that are still alive. I don't know how... he knows about the Nidusworm? No, he doesn't. He may have his ideas about it though, right? Like, he knows it's a structure that the Zerg have, and perhaps that alone, him realizing, you know what, I probably don't want anything anywhere near the edges of my bases here, because... good golly, all that would be devastating. Well-placed Nidus could win you the game quite quickly. Alright, you know what else could win you the game quite quickly? A whole bunch of Banelings and Lurkers right here. That's still enough Hydras to protect those Lurkers as well. Interceptors are getting destroyed. 2 Overseers are here as the Mothership is coming in, trying to help out. Does he clean it up? Does he clean it up? More Zealots are necessary. Phoenix, help out Phoenix, quick. Do something. There we go. He does clean it up. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. 6. Oh, and GG. GG, he taps out. Alright. Alright, was a Hail Mary there. And he was losing units here as well. On that base. I think it was a Zealot warp in. Rogue didn't split his Lurkers versus Storm. Could have won if he had. Is a thought being brought out in the chat right now. Might be the case. Who knows? I mean, it was a very close fight. It really was. Mr. StarCraft did everything, Yoda Slim. Do you not know? Mr. StarCraft. We owe him our modern day world. So many ways. Mr. StarCraft. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. StarCraft. Stargate. It's a different thing. Of course, invented by Mr. Stargate, actually, not the, it's a different one, It's not gonna get scattered so far by the Overlord. The Stalker here, kind of giving it away, though. Of course, you at least it will give the Zerg the heads up to prepare for air. No, wait, actually, not prepare for air, right? Oracle still comes in, though. I mean, yeah, all right, that's fine. That's fine. He was still making a Spore Crawler. Score himself only one queen. It's a second. Yeah, I don't know if I like this. It's not gonna be a supply block whatsoever. Another Overlord is about to be ready. Maybe it's for later down the line importance, right? Shutting down that scouting. He's not sending in this Oracle whatsoever now. He's waiting for the second Oracle. I suppose that's okay. It did give a lot more prep time for Rogue, though. And look at that. 2 spores in the main. 3 queens over here. A spore and a queen. Yeah. So much more right now. I'd be thoroughly impressed if he gets any noteworthy amount of kills right now. And, well, he just kind of goes for the status wards instead. Still a viable way to play the Oracle approach. There's another Oracle. And, wow, guys, a lot of adepts as well. 6 adepts getting scouted by that Overlord. He noticed that one. He got 2. It's twice as many as it's supposed to. Oh, Queen might get caught. No, not going to be the case. Circlings being fought with the adepts. Huh. Alright. Was that worth it? I don't know. It's reducing a lot of mining, right? That's, yeah. Actually, those are some pretty big curvatures for Zest in that income advantage. It's pretty thick curves that Zest boys got. In the income graph, of course. What's the base price pool right now? You know what? I'm not sure. It should be visible on the match arena. If you want to up it by any amount, that's where you do it. Otherwise, I'm sure that Sushi will be coming in here with the answer pretty soon. $7. Yes, that's right. We got... we're paying Cure, Zest, Sue, and Rogue $7 in total. They need to split that between themselves. That's the amount of money we get these pro players to play for these days. I think it's a bit more. But yeah, Matcherino codes, they help out. Well, Circlings here are always a bit of a nuisance, but won't be able to do anything for the time being. At least not in these numbers. I don't know, it's probably like around 150, maybe 200 for these things. Honestly, I do not know, so don't take this as well, as gospel. It could be a whole different amount. Might be more actually with the caliber of these players. As well as being on Twitch, usually a bit more. Hard to say. 11 probes? What? 11? Where? Where did this happen? Oh, thank you for the raid, Percival. Very much appreciated. Sue is back. That's right. Sue is back. He's not quite ready yet for the hard guns carried by Zest, but he is back. He's having a whale of a time. Status traps here are being set up. Is that banelings? No, it's queenlings. Okay. Thought we were seeing baneling drops all of a sudden once again. That's been a while. At least mid-fight. Is this gonna work? It's a good question. I'm not convinced just quite yet. That shield battery overcharge is doing a great job. The banelings having trouble getting on top of the, well, the units they would like to explode onto. And there's still so many stalkers right now. Rogue, is he committing to a fight he cannot win? Oh, big blink forwards. Those queens, they are not going to escape here. Targets down the oracles, though. That is a very nice shout. He's going to be able to get all three of them. It's going to be rough for Zest to scout ahead. Yeah, perhaps. Or provide multi-pronged harassment anywhere. I'm going to find if there's units anywhere. Zerg, Lynx are going back to this nexus. So the Zealots are trying to interfere with the interference. Actually, you know what? He's bringing everything back. One boost the forge. Not going to get that. He's going to get 2 probes. A bit of a scout. And maybe more importantly... No, doesn't get too much here either. Bit of infrastructure there being put up by Zest. Keeping the area secure. He's just gonna have to try and recreate his army. Army supply for Rogue looking pretty tough right now. Remember, that is Roach Ravager army composition though, of course. Only 4 of that supply is... Actually, only 2 of that supply is banelings so far. Will be a bit more in a moment. Okay. Careful, split. Watch out. Yep. Yeah, that was probably just a little bit too good for the baneling connections right there. No, this is not enough Brodals anymore, right? Am I crazy? I don't think that is enough Brodals. Especially without any shield battery, any cannon whatsoever here. Might be a, well, evacuation. There's no tap out. Zest will keep on fighting here. His army supply is stunted, to put it lightly. Doesn't have Storm yet either. It's just purely those Archons he's relying on right now. And, well, he is starting up the Disruptor production. So, I mean, let's not talk as if there's a big shot here for Zest to still win this right now in this position. But good Disruptor shots, you know, they are miracle workers. If anything can do it, it's good Disruptor shots and Warp Prison Micro. He's only got one. He's only got 1 kill. That's not enough. GG is called. Well played. How is Zou's form looking currently? It's like he just came back from military service is what his form is looking like right now. At least the series that I have seen. Then again, I've looked at his illegal leg as well, and he did manage to take out both Cure and Time in best of 5 series that seemed pretty close on the score. So maybe I just got unlucky watching him on the days that I did, but so far it has been a bit underwhelming for me at the moment. But you know, he's only just been back for a short period of time. Still plenty of time to try and make adjustments. Try and re-acclimate to the StarCraft 2 professional scene here. Some nice drone interference right there. It's slight, but those slight things, they are the most frustrating. They really get in your head. It's like, oh, stop! My mining! It's not optimal! Overlord Scout sees what he wants to. Time to head on out of there once more. Let's get ourselves a Stargate for Zest. Still opening up with the Adepts here also. Definitely liking that overall play. Going for the Stalker afterwards. And taking out a bit of minerals there in between. So overall, to me, if I was Rogue, I would be kind of wondering in my head, like, is this Adept pressure? He's even showing those shades to the to the Overlord. He's like, yeah. Adepts! It's gonna be Adepts! Got a Stalker. Careful now. Won't be able to kill it. Will he show the Oracle once again to kill the Overlords? Yeah, he will. Alright. How much energy does a Revelation cost? Would you still be able to Revelate there and then just go across the map and still get, you know, some drone kills? Well, Zest isn't doing it, so I assume you aren't able to. Some other gateways. Twilight Council. Glaive? Yeah, glaives. Okay. You naughty little Protoss boy, trying to do all sorts of naughty little Protoss things. It's only 4 of them right now. Just gonna start showing them a little bit of poking and prodding. Give Rogue a false sense of security against these Adepts. Roach Warren very well on time though, and making a good amount of links here as well. There's not going to be a Warp Prism, there's no Warp in Pylon anywhere near, so Adepts are going to have a very rough time reinforcing themselves. With this Adept Glaive finishing up. This is the closest point. Thought he was trying to make Rogue think he was doing Adept Glaive attack rather than actually doing an Adept Glaive attack. But here we are, and there is a wall the Adept cannot get through. That's trouble. Or is it? Because he is killing a good amount of queens here. The Zerglings are gone. Gonna get another queen. Ooh, into the drones. Well. Oh, I love this. Taking 2 of them and start targeting down drones when he has the opportunity. Pretty sick. Okay, doesn't commit there for more kills. Or potentially more kills, I should say. You know, most likely you would get like at least 1 or 2. Ouch. Ouch. Oracle goes down as well. Zest is ahead on workers though by a fair amount. 63 to 51. Although, checking the production tab, did I see 19 drones on that production tab? Did I see that correctly? Probably not. Probably not, but it was definitely more than 10. So, Rogue realizes he's got himself a bit of breathing room right now after the adept pressure. And he will be looking to, well, replenish his own economy right now. Zest hoping to claim a 4th base. As Rogue is doing similar things across the map. Get wrecked. Already carrier production as well. 3 Stargates. Spire halfway done. How many queens available? 9 of them for the time. They are having a little stroll across no man's land. And, well, you know, that's just what old ladies do, isn't it? They just like to go for walks. And they're like, yes, I know I'm slow, but it is lovely. It's good for their bones, I think. Something like that. For more gateways. Corruptors. 13 will be brought along trying to fight this flying armada being constructed by Zest. Rogue in a fairly good position supply wise, it looks like. Base wise is doing a fair good job as well. So this will be the first time we see these two in this match at least. Going toe to toe in what looks like to be coming the late game quite quickly. Archons could help out here. Need to stay in position. Keep those Archons or the Corruptors at bay. Doing a fair job already. Rogue is on max supply, so he will try to make a couple of moves here before Zest gets at that similar supply. Alright, Zest being very careful with the engagement as well. The Corruptors trying to just take out the Interceptors for the time being. Queen's trying to keep the front line alive as well with the Transfuse. Doesn't look like Rogue has any intention of really killing his opponent, also than just kind of slowly crippling him. Does lose all the queens though, so I'm not sure if that was part of the plan. Has to remake a lot of roaches right now. Struggling to get on top of the carriers with the Archon Void Ray that close to it. And, well, this is a similar situation, a similar story we found Sue in not too long ago. Where suddenly these Void Ray carrier Archon armies, they will just melt if you take the engagement in the wrong way. And that very well may be the case here. All of a sudden, that army, well, the firepower it brings out to play with is just too much for you to handle. Okay. It's 1-1. Knew it. Knew it. My my short-term memory's not working right now. It would appear. Which is nice, because I don't remember what the people said that I banned from the channel. I thought it was... Oh my god, please don't. Please don't. Oh no. Oh no. Zest delaying the military. I think the... no, it is. Okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going along, but honestly, I'm still a bit flu-ridden. That's delaying the military. Right, yeah, okay. So I think they just forgot about him. They just... We've been talking about him going to the thingamajig. To the military for so long now. The military probably assumes that, well, he must have gone already then. Makes sense to delay as long as possible. Yeah, it really does. It really does. Oh, thank you guys. Right. Void Ray. Starting things off. I'm just, yeah. It's maybe that might be the case. Siru 1 Siru. Zest is the last hope. So they don't want to take him really away from StarCraft 2. Korean military, whoever's in charge there, the general clearly plays Protoss. Clearly the case. TY, get him in here. Get him into military. Sue, ages ago. Zest though, nah. That's fine. That's fine. He already serves the Golden Armada, that's right. Am I based in Korea? No, no. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm in the Netherlands. Just like most of the StarCraft 2 cast is apparently. Okay, okay, so pretty calm opening here so far. Not much being achieved with the Oracle, right? Bare minimal. A couple of Zerglings, Overlords and a drone going down. Nothing else. So it looks like we are in a pretty solid state. What is this? Charge upgrade quite quickly. That is 6 gateways in that is 7 gateways in production. Alright. You know what? Fantastic. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do another one of those pushes. To be fair, I've seen this build. I think it's this build, right? Where now you just get like 2 or 3 whopping rounds of Zealots. And then you just walk across the map before the Zerg even realizes that you made this amount of Zealots. And then you just die. You just kind of die. Unless if you have Banelings at the ready. It's making Dropper Lords. He's killing the shield battery. I mean, it won't save him from the zealots, but he's delaying mining here. I suppose that is going to delay any... Oh, look at that! The cancel on the gases. Oh, Zest, you magnificent bastards. Alright, here it is. Here it is. Zappity zap. Get rickety wrecked. More zealots coming in. Come on. Come on, this is the time to shine for the Protoss. Will it be happening here for him? I think it very well might, guys. There's already quite a lot of drones getting killed. More zealots waddling in the top side of these bases. The War Prism still fully operational as well. More zealots start to sprawl out. Want to have that bit of the Zerg pie. Breakfast. 14 workers have gone down. The Queens are starting to run out of energy entirely. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Zest takes the best of 5, 3-1 in a magnificent way with the Zealot bust. The Zealot bust, a strong tool in the Protoss arsenal right now, perhaps still being underutilized now and again.